When students are deciding between living off campus or on campus, people often search for opinions on a couple of factors: making friends, commuting to campus, and finance, just to name a few. I'll share my thoughts on this post made by a McGill Reddit user, Rasbog, about making friends. I completely agree with these 3 points, which leads me to believe that it is easier to make friends in residence compared to living off campus. This is because living in residence means that you're constantly surrounded by people every day. The whole concept of living with other students is a natural way to meet people and to develop potential friendships. If you're surrounded by less people, there's less of a chance for those interactions to flourish into friendships. Furthermore, if people are in the same classes as you, there is already a common interest there, which facilitates further interactions through study groups or study sessions. However, living alone off campus doesn't mean that you'll be lonely. I say this as someone who has experienced this. I made most of my friends from attending classes and in my labs, some of which have become my close friends. This is how it happened. I often have questions about a lot of things, so I often just turn around and ask the person beside me or behind me about whatever related to the class that's on my mind. And that's how a lot of my friendships started. Another potential benefit lies in personal preference. For me, as an introvert, I really enjoy the 2-day weekends just sitting alone in my apartment doing my own thing. It's been something I really enjoyed after first year that I decided to live alone off campus for the entirety of my 4 years at McGill University. There might be other factors you'll consider too, but these are the ones I personally considered. Write to me in the comment section below if there are other factors you would like me to discuss. Commuting is an inevitable part of living off campus, so it's important to consider the time necessary to get to campus if you've got classes or labs. In general, there are more residence halls that are closer to campus than apartments. For example, RVC, C4, and the Citadel at McGill are either literally on campus or like 2 minutes away from it, whereas apartments can be a bit farther away. Some closer ones are like 5 or like 10 or 15 minutes away. On the contrary, there are student residents that are not affiliated with the university that are also quite close. And personally, I found a place that was quite close to campus. That being said, a drawback though is that the prices of living spaces closer to campus are much higher than those that are farther away, so that's definitely something to consider. This brings me to the topic of finances. To budget, it's important not only to look at the cost of a double or a single room, but also whether important things like meal plans, laundry, internet connections, and other amenities are included. You should also consider the proximity to grocery stores, metro stations, and distance to your job if you have one. Time is money, and the typical student is busy. At the end of the day, living off campus has been a really great experience for me because I was able to learn how to be more independent and to have my own space. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to I Wish I Knew to support this channel. See you in the next video!